question is, what do I think about before I walk? I don't really know. I mean, I've been here, so I think I know the property. I heard we're going kind of counterclockwise on a little bit longer route than the last couple of years. I don't anticipate it'll be all that difficult. I bet there'll be plenty of extra lines, so I'm excited to look at it because I think it's going to be fun.
Probably compared to last year, I'm hoping it's harder. I did pretty well, pre-qualified in the race 2 for Saturday last year and this year. So I will be starting up front on the race 2. I finished 38th last year. I had to do last chance qualifier, so there's no last chance qualifier this year, so I'll have to make top 30 in order to make it to Sunday.
Your teammates say you're the fastest. What do you got of thoughts on that?
They like to talk me up.
If you see danger, it's danger.
Very crucial to not waste any time and try not to make mistakes, because it's going to be fast and not super difficult, so everyone will be pushing through it very hard. The key will be to stay on your bike and not have to pick it up.
Front end of the lap, bottom of the creek, just a bunch of rolly rocks. There's a little bit of moisture. It's going to be slick. There's going to be a lot of lines that develop, so I'm going to come out for the first hour and watch the other riders figure out what these lines are. I think it'll be really rideable. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not worried about any of it. It's a matter of being smooth, no mistakes, try and stay up on the pegs and just try and roll, you know, and just roll the rocks. It's Friday morning, TKO, 6:06. Couldn't sleep, too stoked. I think I'm the first one up. Here we are in the paddock. IRC, KTM, Rockstar Husky, factory betas down over there. Beautiful morning, I'm stoked. Can't sleep, figure why waste time sleeping? Start pedaling around, looking for people, talking to people. We must go fast. Prologue. Prologue 2022. I just got back maybe 3 minutes ago, just enough time to get my jersey off, crack a beer. My wife got me a hat, paper towels. I don't know, people were running 5 laps, or 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minute laps. I got to watch about an hour of other competitors in the, I guess, the make or break section of the Prologue. Today means the creek bottom at the end. But I made a few small mistakes in the first half of my lap, and I'd probably say the faster part of the track, I pushed a little bit too hard. I made a few mistakes, put the bike down a few times, just small tip overs, but each time you tip over, it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And then on top of it, the the picking up of the bike is just enough extra energy that it just takes your heart rate up another notch, another notch, another notch. And by the time I made it to the downhill creek, which is to me the place to make up time, I was too tired to push, so I just kept moving. I kept it clean through the end, but I wish I would have had a little bit more energy to push the second half of the lap. I think the second half of the lap is the critical part to having a good prologue time today, but I'm happy, I'm healthy, the bike is good. It feels good back to be on my own bike after spending 25 hours on a rental bike in Romania. It feels good back to be on this thing. Checkpoint off-road suspension. God, is it good. MX Tech Raven inserts, the National rear, the Michelin tires. Nitro Mousse is perfect in the front. Tubeless half mousse in the rear is working perfect. The bike is perfect. Now it's up to me to ride more perfect today than I did, or tomorrow than I did today. Cheers.
Felt pretty good, but it was hard to go from 0 to 100 just like that. Rode pretty well. I feel like I rode well. There's a few slower guys that I had to get around that cost me a few seconds, and I ended up 89th overall, so I'm happy with it. We'll take it.
Let's go!
TKO 1, I finished good in the prologue, so I got a really good row to start from. I didn't have too many bottlenecks, but that was great. Took a few minutes to get warmed up, but the track was good. Kind of caters to my riding style. Really nothing tripped me up. Saved a little bit in the tank for TKO 2, and we're gonna go see how we do.
2023 TKO morning amateur race. I just got done with my, I guess, morning race. I started on row 12 based upon yesterday's prologue finish. Forgot to start the GoPro, so we got no GoPro footage. That's no big deal. I rode well. I didn't really get passed by anybody. I passed other people. I rode smart. I was comfortable the whole way around. Difficulty level was perfect for morning amateur TKO racing. It's almost all single track. Some good ups, some good downs, nothing big, but challenging enough to allow the technical riders to make time in places and fast enough to let the fast people make time in places. So I think it was a fair course. Good morning, I had a blast. Now we just hang out and wait for amateur race 2, the afternoon race, 1 o'clock. It's good, I'm happy, I'm stoked.
Let's go, Zach! started out pretty rough, to be honest. I did not think I was going to make it the whole way. The way it started out, it was brutal. A couple tip overs, some bottlenecks, but we got by it, pushed past it. I kept catching up to Matt, and then I kept losing him until it happened like 3-4 times. Finally, late in the race, I got around him on a big uphill and never saw him again. Once I finally got my act together, it was a great race. I had fun. It was warm, but we pushed and we made it. I'm eager to see how I did.
TKO Amateur Race 2, afternoon, 12:30 we start. Top 50 pre-qualified amateurs are row 1 through 7, and we then start in order based upon race 1 finish time. We go in rows of 6. It is time adjusted. I started on the same row as Zach. Logan was 2 rows in front of me. Miles was up further. Jameson's way up front. Mike was up front. But anyways, good start. I pulled the whole shot on my line of 6. I got clean. I got out in front on my minute. I didn't make a lot of mistakes early. Rode good early. Rode pretty clean. Made it to down. I don't know if we're calling it downhill swamp this year, uphill swamp, the opposite way of the normal, where we come down the not as steep part and climb up the 2-track. Make it there, mob up that, wait on some people. I didn't lose time there, but I made up time there. Oh man, in the rocks, I feel like in the rocks I made up time. And I made a couple mistakes, but I feel like they kind of balanced them out. Like I had some lucky breaks, or things went my way sometimes that made up for the times that it didn't go my way. So it wasn't a clean ride, but it was like it all averaged out to a level that I'm stoked on. I'm feeling as good on a bike as I've ever felt before, so I feel very good. Time to, yes. Everyone is riding very good, but I'm riding good. It's good to feel like I can do it finally. Like, feel good on the bike, competent on the bike. Course was great. Oh, everyone involved, TKO, Sean, Josh Shecker, dude, trail, epic. Chuck Delula, I don't know, I can't think of it right now because I'm just post-race, but my sponsors, seriously, my sponsors. Champion Brake, Rob's Performance, Checkpoint Offroad, dude. Matt, I know you don't ride hard enduro, but these Raven, these forks and this National Shock is huge part in riding through these rocks. I'm not just making this up, like my bike is a weapon. Lance is here from XCgear, full of bars and stuff is epic. Bikegraphix, bike looks dope. Mountain High Pipes, Steve Thaxton, American Badass, made in the USA. Like, that's sick. Michelin tires, they don't sponsor me, I wish we could. Klim, best gear around. Rob's XCgear Bikegraphix. US Hard Enduro is all dope, dude. This is fantastic. Now we watch the Prologue. And hopefully Jameson, hopefully one of our friends made it through, so now it's just fun. Now we party. Team Pahadi Racing.
Cheers.
Now we party. Cheers.